Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Anna and I am here today with a flip through of this little book called Hedwig. First of all, I have to apologize for my hands. They are all pink. A couple of months ago I decided that I needed pink hair. Pink hair, don't care. And I love my pink hair, so every once in a while when it starts to fade I decide to do a color bomb. And yesterday evening in the shower I decided, yes, it's time, but I didn't have the energy to go get my gloves, and so I have to stand the pink nails and the pink hands today. But if there's any hairdressers or stylists out there, like Catherine, Sunnyside Studio, hi Catherine, if you're watching, you must be laughing when you see this. This is a newbie mistake. Anyway, now you know why I have pink nails, some of them. Anyway, back to the book. This little gem I very fondly call Hedwig. She is made out of a repurposed book from 1869, so it's quite old. She is, let's check the dimensions, 4 inches by 6 inches, and the spine is 1/2 inch, so she's not a big book at all. I think this might be one of the smallest books I've ever made, and I love this. This is an amazing book, I think, very fun to make. She has 5 inserts, 100 pages, that is sewn in with a 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and she has a hidden hardback spine. The spine was in quite good condition. I have recovered it. I have fortified it from the inside and out with fabric, and the top and bottom here I did put a bit of extra lace to make her even more secure. On the front there is a cabinet card that I have put glued there, and I also put some brads to keep it extra secure. The closure is actually glued into the spine and then comes out the spine as well. On the back there are some small Tim Holtz labels, and this closure, this is actually also going with book. It's a small earring. It's an old earring, one of those clip ones you had in the 80s. I thought it was cute and that it belonged with this book. And this book actually has a sister book called Emma that I made also a few months ago with a smaller cabinet card on it, or piece of a cabinet card I should say. And when I found another copy of the same book, I decided to make another one, and this one turned out so great, I think. 100 pages, did I say that? Yes, I did. The end papers are made out of Tim Holtz backdrops that I cut into pieces, and I love the shade and the pattern on it. It goes very well with the book in general. On the first page, this is the original first page of the book. I put a little lady cut out from a fashion magazine. This small label actually was on the back of the book, on the inside cover, and that's the book shop that sold the book originally, and I think that is quite cool. And I wanted to incorporate that into the book. Behind here and up here in the corner I did some stenciling with some distress oxide. I believe it was Tattered Rose or something. I think that turned out quite pretty. Lovely cream papers. This is tea-dyed paper, and I did a bit of a stamping with a swallow there. The paper that I tea-dyed is some stationery. This is from an old calendar from 1915. And this is the first page from an old savings book bank savings book that I found thrifting many years ago. Here is a tiny Franken page with some ledger, and because I wanted to extend this picture is so cute with the kid and the little doggo, I think. And I put some paper on the back of the page so you can journal on it. That's the rest of the bank savings book. Here is a page from another calendar, and this is a part of an old envelope, an old letter that I split open, and half of it is here on this side with a tab made out of a Tim Holtz label, and the other half is here, and I have sewn around here. And this was sent to Miss Selma Bergman, Hedwig Strand. No street address, no nothing, just city. So this is old, and 5 öre, that's nothing. The stamp, and inside it is a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera, and you can journal on the back. This idea came from Nancy over at Wishes and Weeds. I loved it, and I adopted it, copycrafted it right away. This little piece of the tea-dye stationery flips out, and I made a little tab there out of a stamp. We're going into the second signature. This is pages from the original book. Here. And this is an old vintage clothing label that you used when you turned your clothes in for washing. What are they called? And they named them to make sure you get your own clothes back. And this is attached to a piece of avocado dyed paper that flips out, and you can journal on the back and the front of that. Extra journaling space. Here is another flip with some vintage genuine tickets on it, sewn down. This is a page from a 1961 book about horses, and I thought it was cute. In the center here is a page from an old vintage 1947-1946 poetry book. And you know, at least when I was a kid, you had a friend's book and you had a poetry book, and you let them circulate around the class, and your little classmates took them home and wrote some poetry or draw something or so. And this one was quite cute with a little bird and little tulips, and I thought I wanted to incorporate it. That's the rest of the horse book. And here is a little pocket. This is just made out of a page from the original book that I glued together and then folded on the corner. And I love making this kind of pockets right now. There's a little sticker with some birds on it, and I stamped 1869 because that was the year that the original book was published. Here's a small invitation to a ball, and that is Tim Holtz ephemera that I crunched up, and a small picture. This is from a magazine. I thought he was so handsome, and he is a journaling card as well. More tea-dyed paper and a bit of stamping there. And this is a page from a book about fashion that I own, and I thought she looked quite lovely. I wanted to incorporate her, and I also like that she is so big and he is so small. Anyway, more pages from the original book. I love the color of the papers. And this was a poetry book, so there's quite nice, lots of white spaces and nice font and so on. This is some vintage paper, I believe. Here, this is a Tim Holtz transparency with some violets on it, and I glue down some lace here, and I put some washi tape up here that I reinforced with glue, and this flips up, and underneath is a hidden pocket that is backed with the old fly leaves of the this little piece of paper that is stamped on it, and it is backed on the fly leaves of the book. And I love the colors here, and inside it there is a small label tag that I made, and this is made out of the rest of the end papers. Put these lovely ladies on top, put some lace up here, and then I sewed all around it and backed it so you can write on the back side. I think that is so beautiful, the colors there. This might be my favorite page in the whole book. And that's some old music paper. This flips out and has a little tab up there. And in the center here is a very old stationery that I found thrifting. It's yellow, it's got spots and lovely pansies up there. And some stamping on the tea-dye paper there. More music paper, and here's one of my peekaboos. That little lady sitting there watching us. More pages from the original book. Here is a folio from an old Swedish-German dictionary. An old Italian stamp. On this page there's a flip out, you can journal on the back side of here. And this is a picture of a lady of the house and her maid that is doing the cleaning, all dressed up. And the husband, man of the house, comes home and says hi, I'm guessing. Some tea-dyed grid paper with a little stamp with some birds up there. This is a page from a 1859 songbook from Denmark that I found thrifting online a little while back. I showed you in one of my thrift hauls, and I love the font and I love the paper, so I wanted it to go in here. This is a page from an old calendar, and I love the yellowness of this, so I put it in the center. And here is another little pocket, this cute little townhouse. I imagine maybe Hedwig is living there. And inside of it I tucked two things. Partly one of this tiny tag that I made, once again out of the fashion magazine. Quite cute. And then this is the dedication in the book to Hedwig Gidner from Elise. Beautiful handwriting. And this is the first blank page of the book. And I just decided to fold it up and put it in here so that it goes along with the book. I think it belongs together. And down here is a little bird peeking at you. I love doing this. When I fussy cut birds out of bird books, there's birds on both sides of the paper. And when I cut one, I fussy cut one, on the other side, if I'm lucky, I can get the little bird's head out. And I save them. I save all of them, because here and there I put them in my books, and I think that's cute. Or maybe that's just morbid, I don't know. But I like it. I don't kill all the birds. Silly me. Down here on this tea-dye paper I have did a little stamping with a dog. Here's another bank savings book. Another one of those lined old papers out of a calendar. This calendar actually. And this is one of the pages that don't have any calendar things, but all kinds of information. And I love the frame around it and the yellowness of the pages. And a little advertisement, of course. This page flips out, tea-dyed, and I sewed on a small Tim Holtz collage strip, they call it. I'm trying to use up all my wash ephemera because I want to make my own faux ephemera, or even better, find vintage ephemera. But I like this one because it has the same paper as the end papers. And this is the last page, made out of a page from the original book. And on the back here is a pocket made out of one of my collage pages, with a bit of collage on it, and inside there is a handsome gentleman. And this is not a real cabinet card, it's a scan. But I think he's handsome. Looks a bit like William Morris, maybe, or an author. So I put him there. Once again, the beautiful end papers. And I forgot to show you the beautiful embossing on the back of the book. Can you see that? Maybe you get better down there. There's a star in the center. So that is Hedwig. She was so much fun to make. I loved every second of it. She is one of my very favorites, actually. And usually I do not enjoy making these small books, but this one, yeah, she really got to me. And I will put that there as well. So if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. Maybe give me a comment down below what you like or don't like about little Hedwig, or what you would like me to do next. I am about to start a new journal, and give me some input. What do you want to see me do? This one was made mainly off camera because I have been down with the flu, but I am starting to feel better, so I am getting ready to do a lot of crafting this weekend on camera. I wish you all a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.